Hello everyone, what is up? It's me, Ewan from WhatCulture Gaming, joined by Josh Brown.
Hello!
To talk to you today about more Warner Bros. Montreal, Rocksteady, Batman Arkham, cancelled DC goodness that continues to rip my heart out and show it to my face, and then just toss it in the bin with all the other treasured things that Warner Brothers own that don't share. It's really sad, Josh.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Like every single time we get excited for one of these projects, always without fail, a couple of years after the fact, the concept art or some gameplay leaks internally, and you think, oh, that would have been good. And that's exactly what's happened here. So apparently someone over on Twitter by the username, let me get this right, Titlinski, which sounds very good. I don't know what that means, but I like it a lot, has discovered some concept art for a cancelled super game that was apparently in development by WB Montreal, or at least WB Montreal were working on this game. And this was discovered on the website of an artist who did the character designs for Arkham Knight's DLC and Arkham Origins. They work for an outside studio who was like partnered with WB Montreal called Steambot. They work together, and in between a lot of their Batman stuff from those games, there was a little tiny bit of concept art for a Superman cityscape that was essentially Metropolis, but based on Manhattan. And it's the first and only look, I think, that we've gotten at a potential Superman game. There was a few leaks before, there was that the cartoony Kal-El Superman character art thing and a couple other things, but this is what the city would have looked like, and it looks quite cool. Hopefully we can throw it up now and it hasn't been taken down or anything. But yeah, it was like I said, based on Manhattan, but very moody, very colorful, very interesting. Like every single time we get some Superman news, you and I always get a bit gutted that we can't at least play it a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. It kind of, I feel as though that we can safely say this is the most official look we've had at the rumored Superman project that was going on. The guy's actual, profile, he has art from all the stuff he did in Arkham Knight. He designed the Batman Beyond suit in that game, all the different things going on in Arkham Origins as well. And there was also a Harley Quinn thing that he shared at the bottom that people are beginning to speculate might have been from the Suicide Squad title. She's kind of got like an slightly armored, like military kind of look going on in those like sketches. So yeah, it's a shame. I think we can probably say that as well, even though it is probably the most official look we've had at the long-rumored cancelled Superman game. I'm going to say that's a very early incarnation of Metropolis because, there are actual photo references of like the Chrysler building and, different places that you'd expect to see in Spider-Man PS4, not necessarily a DC game. Yeah. But at the same time, you can see the influence of, the flight of Studio Superman in there. You've got the massive, the trains that are going above, kind of in the vein of Superman animated series from the 90s as well. So again, what else is there to say? It just looks like one of those lovely little different bits of, comic book goodness that has been clutched away by the powers that be at Warner Brothers.
I'm a real sucker for those trains going through these superhero worlds. I loved it in Batman Begins. I loved it in Spider-Man 2 that happened to have one for some reason. And I love it in this. I don't know why, but for me, I associate that kind of, city design and architecture with super heroes in general. But yeah, you're absolutely right. This definitely seems like it was very early on because they're using an actual city as a reference point and then essentially just like drawing over it on, in terms of aesthetics and visuals and influences, like you said, from the comics and other media. But yeah, like hopefully we get more to go on in the future because I want to see more from this project. I want to know how far along in development it got before it was cancelled. And also, I want to know, like you said, where that Harley Quinn concept art comes from, because that's dated 2014, which does suggest the Suicide Squad game. And to me, it's only a matter of time before we see some actual gameplay footage from that project.
Yeah, I completely agree. But yeah, let us know what you think of this Superman concept art down in the comments below. Do you like the approach that we're going with it? And also let us know what you think of the Harley Quinn sketch too. Once you've done that, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and head back on over to whatculture.com/gaming for more news, lists, and articles like this every day. You can follow me whining on Twitter about the upcoming Batman games, which is what I tend to do every single day, at Ewan Ruinous Things. And you can follow Josh Brown, where he'll whine about stuff at
Josh Brown with 2 O's.
I'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah.